Welcome to the Protagonist Pub. My name is Tammy, and this is where characters gather. Okay, it's weekly update time. I hope you guys are enjoying Bookmas and everybody's amazing videos. There's a wide variety of content this time of year. It's fun, and I want to give a shout out to all those other creators because it is time consuming and it is exhausting and it is a challenge. So even if you do one Christmas related video in addition to your other normal content, my hat's off to you because it takes effort. If you are a new subscriber here, welcome. I am glad you're here and I hope you find something you'd like to read. So, what did I read last week? I will tell you up front, it was not a great reading week. I finished one book. I officially DNF'd one other book. I unofficially started a bunch of other books I got from library. Didn't get more than 5 pages into any of them, and I'm setting them aside. I'm not even going to mention which books those they are. It could have been my mood. It could have been the content of the book. It could have just been the writing. But my brain was not in a good reading place for books last week for whatever reason. So I'm not going to count those 5. So let's do my DNF for the week first. And it was surprising for me. It was on my Kindle. And that was The Two Bells of Christmas by Joanna Barker. I started this book. I even made an Instagram post story. I thought I was going to love it. It was off to a good start. It was entertaining. I love Joanna's writing in general. And then I think it is my least favorite trope of all time, the intentional miscommunication in a romance story just continued, and I couldn't take it anymore. It's not even a long book. It's more a novella than a novel, and I couldn't force myself to make it to 50%. I just couldn't do it. I do not like it when characters intentionally miscommunicate to perpetrate a lie, and then they end up falling in love somehow. No. So, that is my only official DNF of the week. I did, however, finish Death on Tap by Ellie Alexander. This is the first book in the Sloane Krause mystery series. It is a cozy mystery. It is set in Leavenworth, Washington, which is an actual place in the Cascade Mountains in Washington State. It is a very traditional Bavarian village nestled in the Cascade Mountains. I have been there many times. And this was okay. It did not grab me like the her other series, the Baker series. And I like to drink beer. And I think my enjoyment of this book was affected by my reading mood last week. And so I'm not holding it against this series or Ellie. I did finish it. And it didn't commit any major flaws. It was just, I had trouble connecting to the characters. I really did. And I think it was my mood more than the characters in the book itself. So, it was decent. It wasn't great. But that doesn't mean I won't read the next one in the series. So really, that's all I read last week. Very short. Very surprising. I do, however, have 2 novels in progress. They're both vying for my attention. So, the first is on my December pile of possibilities. It was on my November pile of possibilities. That is The Last Uncharted Sky by Craddock. It is the third and final book in the Risen Kingdoms trilogy. It's off to a fantastic start, like always. And I would be surprised if I didn't finish this book this week. It is, like always, just wonderful. So, next up would be the book I started this morning, and that would be Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. This is a library book, as you notice, and I read this way. Dave was on a conference call while I was waiting to film. I started it, and oh yeah, I'm very hooked. I'm very, very hooked. I'm, on chapter 3. It read really quickly, and I'm very curious. So, those are all very good things. So, I will be reading those 2 this week, and I will be finishing filming for Bookmas probably tomorrow. Then they will all be filmed and edited and uploaded and ready to go, which should hopefully get me back into the swing of reading and let me anticipate Christmas books. Not necessarily Christmas reads, but books I'm getting for Christmas. So, how was your reading week last week? Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you here next time. I had the protagonist pup.